On day 20, we'll leave Jackson, Wyoming and drive Moose Wilson Road. And then we will drive over to Idaho Falls and see the Idaho Falls Zoo. Drive down to Pocatello and see the Pocatello Zoo, and then back to Idaho Falls for the night. We have a whole lot to do, so we're going to get out real early in the morning and see what we can find along the Moose Wilson Road. We've heard that they have bears there. In fact, they've closed down part of it because of bear activity. Oh, there's some bears there. As we head out of town, we notice on the higher elevations there's still snows there, but what a difference a day makes. Yesterday it was snowing and raining. Now it's clear and sunshiny. On the way into this side of Grand Teton National Park, we pass Teton Village, a ski resort that is in this area. And then we're heading into Grand Teton National Park again. It says road closed, but only a part of it is. We're going to be driving to Moose Wilson Road. We're going to go up it as far as we can and then back down. It's a dirt road, and so it's rather bumpy. As we go along, we're looking for wildlife. Like I said, they have closed this road halfway because of so much bear activity. But we're hoping we're going to get to see a few of those bears before we have to turn around. And so we're looking for wildlife as we drive along slowly. And then as we come around the corner, there are car stop. I bet it's a bear sighting. And yes, it is. There's a cub up in a tree eating berries, and down below is his mother. This is a black bear, even though it's a brown face. Soon the cub climbs down out of the bushes and joins his mother on the ground. Then we drive on just a short distance more, around 2 or 3 corners, and there's another bear sighting. This time there are 2 cubs up in the tree, one brown and one black, and their mother, a black face, is on the ground. Deborah? And here comes their mother down the hill to gather them up. Just a few hundred feet and around the corner from where we saw the last bears, it's time to turn around, for the road's closed there. We're not going to get to see bears. Oh, isn't that terrible? Now we head out of the park and head back, going towards Idaho Falls. Along the way we have a moose sighting. Well, it's not a very big moose. Looks like it's a little thin. As we drive back over Teton Pass, we look back into Jackson Hole. As said before, what a difference a day makes. Yesterday it was foggy and snowy, and there's snow all over the trees and ground. Now it's all mostly gone except in the very high elevations. And soon we're heading back into Idaho, where we'll be for the next few days. Having come out of Teton Pass, we start passing through farmland and other agricultural lands as we head across Idaho. For the most part, we'll be following the Snake River as we saw it in Grand Teton National Park and as it flows through Jackson. We now come to the Snake River Overlook Rest Area and gives us a very good look over the Snake River Valley. We then continue on across the farmland and eventually come to Idaho Falls. Our first objective in Idaho Falls is to go to the Idaho Falls Zoo in Pocatello Park. Although it's a fairly small zoo, it's a very well organized and fairly modern zoo and it won't take us but a couple of hours to look here. I think that one on our left is the male. He's a little bit oranger.
What's she like her?
Come down here. Since we get through with the Idaho Falls Zoo early, we decide to head to Pocatello and look at the zoo there. Along the way, we're going to be passing lava flows. We'll be looking at these more at Craters of the Moon National Park in a few days. Soon we're arriving at the Pocatello Zoo. It used to be called Zoo Idaho. This also is a small zoo, but it's on the side of a hill. So we're going to have to be climbing up ramps all the way from this level way up to that level, which is the top of the cliff we'll be going. 3 different levels along the way, up very steep ramps on each end. And now we're coming down the other side very cautiously. Once we finish the zoo, it's time to head back to Idaho Falls where we'll spend the night. Shortly, we're arriving at Sleep Inn where we'll be spending the night, and this brings us to the end of day 20.